Hey rabbits, it's Trixie, and some days ago we had Eric's father and his new girlfriend over at our flat for 1 full week. We really enjoyed the time, but as you can imagine, having 3 Venezuelans over instead of just 1, which is difficult enough sometimes, was quite a challenge for me. In this video, I'd like to share some funny situations with you that I found myself in pretty unexpectedly. Venezuelan overload. Here are 5 strange situations. First, the sleeping situation. The first day they were here, we had been doing a lot of stuff, so we were all very exhausted in the evening. It was like 11 p.m. already, and all we wanted to do is go to sleep, basically. So Eric's father and his girlfriend were supposed to sleep on our expandable couch, and of course, Eric, Venezuelan style, hadn't prepared anything. Not expanded the couch, no bed sheets, no anything. But apparently, I've just had a way too German attitude towards the comfortable sleeping environment. When I came out of the bathroom, after showering, brushing my teeth and removing my makeup, I found Eric's father and his girlfriend curled up on the couch. No bed sheets, the couch was not expanded, they were still wearing their clothes and makeup, and no, they hadn't been to the bathroom yet. And guess what? They were deeply asleep. At first I was like, what? But it was also pretty cute and funny. In general, during this day, there was a lot of random sleeping. We just agreed on watching a movie later, and when I changed the room and came back, asleep. I mean, you would maybe expect this from your drunk friends after being out partying, but not from your over 70 years old parents-in-law. Second point, unknown people spawning at our place. One evening we were having a barbecue on our balcony, and apart from that being a total mess with no plan whatsoever and many little accidents, there was another thing that left me in the what the fuck mode. At some point I was carrying tomatoes from the kitchen to the dining room when I noticed that the front door was open. I was just closing it like, okay, when I heard an unfamiliar voice from another room. When I went there, they introduced me to a friend of theirs that they had spontaneously invited without telling Eric or me anything. It was like another Venezuelan had just popped up. Cell division. I'm gonna call the next point, la la la, I'm doing this and now I'm doing that and oh, what was I doing again? Same day, same evening. Everyone was preparing stuff for the grill, and imagine this being a huge mess because no one was communicating when, what, why they were doing something. Screaming from outside because something caught fire, my beautiful arranged eggplant slices fell down to the floor. To kind of avoid the big mess, I was already cutting down my stuff on the kitchen floor when out of a sudden I noticed that I was alone in the kitchen. And I was like looking around me because 1 second ago Eric's father's girlfriend was helping me. A lot of unfinished meals on the kitchen counter that were supposed to be put on the grill, but no one inside to take care of that. I then heard that the water was running in the bathroom. So from 1 second to another, Eric's stepmother had decided, no, I'm not gonna take 3 more minutes to prepare this meal. I feel more like taking a nice long shower. I know Eric is waiting for me and this stuff has to go on the grill right now, but I just don't feel like it. Because. I then tried to finish up the meal myself because Eric was getting really nervous, the grill was hot, we needed the stuff on there. Did I mention that everything was a mess already? Point 4, spooky stories and witchcraft. So far, the experiences have been funny and a bit crazy, but at some point, Eric's parents also managed to creep me out a bit. As far as I can judge, Venezuelan people seem to have a penchant for dark spirit, ghost and demon stories. One evening, they were all sitting together, speaking Spanish, having a highly excited conversation about an apartment that they all had a bad spiritual feeling about. They looked super serious, speaking about that something bad was living there. Since it's really not common for Germans to believe in this kind of stories, I was like trying to keep myself out of the conversation, both creeped out and entertained at the same time. I didn't really know. It was just weird to see them talk about that so seriously and so emotionally moved by it. The day after, Eric's father's girlfriend was telling us a story about a colleague of hers putting a weird sugar-like substance on her desk at lunchtime, which everyone immediately identified as witchcraft. The moment she got caught, she started coughing really strangely. Then she fainted and died within 5 months from lupus. Yes, the Dr. House kind of lupus. Everyone was listening to that like... And you, the German, are just like... I don't know, these things just don't happen here in Germany. I don't know any witches and I use sugar for my coffee. Situation 5. Ringing bells is boring. When Eric's father, his girlfriend, and the other friend that had spawned on our barbecue evening came back from a walk that they did just by themselves, they didn't ring the bell to let us know. Can you guess what they did instead? Yep, they just shouted. Eric and Trixie! Eric! Trixie! We are back from our walk! Open the door! Why? And little side note, we live in the 4th floor of a building with 15 other families. After sharing this with you guys, I feel a little bit better. I just want to mention again that I really like them, and this video was not meant as a complaint. I just needed to vent a little because the cultures are just really different. It felt so good to get these experiences off my chest, and of course now I want to know what you think about them. What is your opinion? What is your experience with other cultures coming to your place? Let me know in the comments down below, and please leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, because that keeps me motivated, that tells me what you guys like to see, and it makes me really happy as well. And if you want to support me even a bit more, you could also become a patron and click on my Patreon page to learn more. I wish you all a very beautiful day. Check out my other videos if you don't know them yet. You can also follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and see you in the next video. Bye!